Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 269 of the Level Up program and day number 109 of the Brown Belt. If you're new to the program, this is all about my practicing of shooting the dice at the craps table and practicing a trend-based betting system that is blue-collar craps style. So in other words, we're going to have a medium to small bankroll buy-in, and we're going to be looking for a medium to low profit goal. Today our goal is going to be somewhere between $100 and $150. Yesterday, if you were watching, we made it to about an $80, $85 profit, and that was just fine for me. So in the chat, we got Tommy checking in first, Uncle Hoku, we got Randy Hill, Roger OMC, Craps, Kevin Smith, Rick S, JR, Dusted One, welcome back. I didn't see you yesterday, Dusted One. We got Red, SJ, and Slim with the 300 plus club. So Buckeye Slim. Anyhow, guys, before we get going, yesterday before the chat ended, or before the live stream ended, right before, Ryan from Market Point asked a question about the belts. He goes, what are all these belts about? And I responded to him privately offline, and I basically said to him, hey guy, I put together a black belt program, if you will, and it's used to teach myself to learn how to shoot the dice at the craps table, as well as to train and teach other people how to shoot the dice at the craps table. So if you guys go into my Level Up playlist on my YouTube channel, before each of the different thumbnails, you see the thumbnails will change the content or the color or the design. And right at the beginning of those thumbnail changes is when I have the belt level requirements for that belt level. So I have a video that's pre-recorded, edited, and it specifically talks about what that belt level is about and what the requirements are to get through that belt level. I anticipate on doing this in the future, going back and redoing all those belt level videos, keeping them the same as what they are, but adding in the stuff that we covered during the Level Up live sessions, and that'll be kind of additional content put in. So just kind of a brainstorm that I have maybe coming up. We got Jeffrey Powell checking in. Good morning. Slim is asking when the next Craps Nation shooter contest is. Great question. I'm actually going to try to get a hold of George either this week or next week to talk to him about the dice theory video that he had the other day. And that is going to be one of the questions I will ask him, is if we're going to have that shooter competition again this year, and if so, when are we going to be holding it? So great question. We got Lazy Dog checking in. So good morning, everyone. Let's go $10 pass line bet. Let's get her started. And we have a $1,045 for our starting bankroll. Again, we're going to try to get up to $1,200 or roughly $1,200, maybe $1,150, somewhere in that area. So that'll be $100 to $150 profit. 8 people in Crapsee. We've got 25 people watching along on YouTube, 4 likes, and all bets set. We're going from stick right, or stick left 1 today, and we're going to start with the hard way set, so 5-4-5-4. Again, I'm going to be really looking at the position of my fingers on the dice to make sure that the thumb and the middle finger are centered on the dice, and that the index and ring finger are gently laying up on the ends of the dice. A little bit long on the landing zone, but we have a 5-5 hard 10, a primary hit. So 10 is the Old Bay bushel, and that'll be our first point. So KPI is working. And sorry for the long introduction today, guys, but that was some stuff that needed to be covered, and I did want to go through. So Jeffrey saying this is the day he's finally going to get above 0. I hope we all do get way above 0. We're going to go 160 across bet level again. That's 25 on the 4-5-9. And we're going to go $30 on a 6 and 8. We'll go $15 in pass line odds. Again, 5-4-5-4. So let's see if we can keep this dice roll going. Yesterday we had a 0.7 on the first shooter, and then we had a 16 and a 17 roller. So yesterday was 2 decent rolls. We'll call this all bets set. Make sure you press that I am ready button, please. One thing you can do is get a couple bets in, press the button, and then make an adjustment if you need to afterwards, just in case you can't get it out in time. It sounds to me like next week sometime, the PC version of Crapsee's new update will be coming out. And then the lack of better terms, the Samsung style phones, the Android phones, there you go, Android phones and the iOS will be coming out at a later date. So it's kind of cool. I got to see the behind the scenes are the new version of it now. So I can't really talk much about it, but I am excited to see some of the stuff they'll be having. So that's out. Dice this split off a little bit, but we have a 5-4 R9 Big Mac. So that'll be our first hit on this shooter, which is awesome. We were at the 5-unit bet level there, which is the 160 across. And we're going to bring it down now to the 4-bet unit. So we'll bring these all down. We're going to go $20 on the 4, 5, 9. We're going to go 24 on the 6 and 8. And we're going to go $10 pass line odds. It's $35 brought back to rack. We have 128 on the table yet. Kevin's saying that he's taking his first dice lesson next Saturday with 220 inside Mark. Can't wait. Not sure who 220 inside Mark is, but let's go. All bets set here. 5-4, 5-4 again. That was a single pitch of the dice, by the way, in that last roll. And dice out. Veered off a little bit to the left on that landing zone right here, guys. And we got a 4-3-7 out. So short first roll, just like yesterday. Actually got one longer than we did yesterday, first roll. I only had probably about 4 or 5 warm-up throws prior to going live here. So I am a little bit cold. The basement is cold here. And yeah, so that was a 4-3. That was a double pitch of the dice. So hopefully we stay away from that double pitch. If we start double pitching a little more, we are definitely getting off the hardware set, because that is one of the bad things about the hardware set is that double pitch. It's where 4 of the big reds do show up. We lost $93 on that first shooter, so it's a little bit better than yesterday's start, where we lost $160, and it took us a little bit time to get back on our stuff. So it's one of Heavy's disciples. Okay, very good. And one of the Power Access Craps teachers. Very cool. So if you guys need rebuys, let me know. We're going to call that all bet set. We have a $10 pass line bet. Again, we're going to try that hardware set one more time. And dice out. And we got a 3-2-5 Justice 5. The left die landed, went forward like it should have. The right one split right off, hit the side wall. 3-2-5, that is our new point. 5, that's a Justice 5. And I don't anticipate Justice Jen popping in the chat today, because last night I was watching George from CY shooting the dice at approximately 2 o'clock on Central Time in the morning, and Jen was in the chat there. So good morning, Joseph Remis. Again, 160 across bet level, 25 on the 4, 9, and 10, $30 on the 6 and 8, $15 pass line bet, or pass line odds. 5-4, 5-4. That last one was a single pitch of the dice. And all bets set here. Dice out. My hands are a little bit cold today down in the basement. Again, like I said, it's chilly out in Wisconsin. When I came home from work this morning, it was a -11 below zero, and that was without the wind chill. There was not a heavy wind this morning, though, so that's one thing I must say. Peace out. And we got a 5-6 mid-mo yo. That is Cheeto coming to us from above. So that'll help you for playing at ATS. That is no help for my bets. Again, yesterday you guys were keeping up really good on pressing that I am ready button. I would hope that you guys do the same again today. I need a heater down here, a hand warmer. That's what I need. My hands are freaking cold. I know this is the third time I've complained about that, but it is true. And we'll go all bets set here. Peace out. Slightly long on that landing zone again, but we got the 325, so we kind of buckshotted the point. There was one number in between, but that was non-paying for us. 325, we got to hit the point. We'll be coming out looking for a new point. And again, when we come back out, we will decrease our bet to that 4-unit bet level, which is the 128 across. Again, 5-4, that was a single pitch of the dice last time again. So 5-4, 5-4. We're going again with a $10 pass line bet. Slim says glad he doesn't live here. And Dustin says it's a beautiful spring day for Wisconsin. I actually work at a company that makes liquid smoke. So they run like fire and smoke through water and blah, blah. And it's actually an additive. Good morning, Jen. It's actually an additive that they put into meat products. So a lot of your sausages and your Burger Kings and stuff like that would use this. Anyhow, I had a semi-trailer come in that had a whole semi full of oil. Excuse me. And I had to spend probably about 45 minutes outside trying to unload that semi-trailer. So it was cold last night. I had a jacket and a hat, no gloves yesterday. So a little weird, a little cold. Felt the tip of the nose starting to freeze a little bit. But hey, we're tough in Wisconsin, so we can handle it. That's all. Apparently not tough enough because we got that 617, which is both dice off axis. One implode, one explode. And we're going to get rid of these damn white dice. Let's go to the red ones, the ones we were using yesterday. So 617, that's 2. Oh, that was actually a come out. So guys, I'm fine with that. I'm still getting rid of those white dice. We're going to switch over to the red ones. So that was a come out 7, a natural pass line winner. So we actually won $10 off of that one. So I guess that's a little bit better than the alternative. Again, we're going to switch over to the red dice. We'll see if that gives me any better luck here. If we get another 7 to come out, though, we are going to switch the dice sets around a little bit. So Kevin says you'll take the cold over the humidity and bugs all day long. Yes, I will agree with that, but I will not take this. Anything below 0 is too cold for me. So all bet set. Dice off. Looking for a point yet. This is still shooter number 2. And we have a 4-2-6. That is a 2x4. So 6 will be our new point. If you guys watched that one on the video the last time, they were spinning a little bit fast, but they were spinning in unison, and they were really nice and tight together. So it was pretty neat. So Joel, JR, says it's 10 degrees where he's at with snow falling, and I believe that's in Idaho. And I actually got to meet JR Joel yesterday when we were testing the Crapsee app, so that was really neat to meet him. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my microphone working, so I was doing all sign language to him and typing in the chat so we can communicate. 5454. And then we had a 6 on that last roll, so we're going to take that $30 off the 6. So we're going to make the, we're actually bringing all of our bets down because we got our hit. So we're going to go to that 4-unit bet level. $20 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. 24 on the 8. $15 pass line odds. And we'll call that all bet set here. Dice out. Really shallow on the thumb and middle finger. Center those other fingers and dice out. And we have a 1, 3, 4. That's the Big Joe from Freezing Crapsmaster, Wisconsin. That's the first time I've ever said that. That's a mouthful. Oh my God. I'm going wacky today, I think. So that is going to allow us to finally get out of this shooter. We're going to bring our bets down. We're going to, I do not think I worked the come out roll here, Jen. But anyway, we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go to 64 across. That's going to be $10 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. $12 on that 8, $10 pass line bet. Now we're going to start trend betting upwards. So we have $81 brought back to the rack, 62 on the table, and we have to get some of the money back that we had lost on the first 2 shooters. Our first shooter. We're still on that second shooter. That's right. So we didn't lose any money. That's right. It's just our first shooter that we lost like $90, I think it was. So we have got, I'm not thinking straight here. So we got about $70 to make up yet. Good morning, Mike. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Again, slightly long on that land zone. We have a 415 horse and buggy. So we're just going to trend bet up the numbers that are hitting today rather than doing the first one as a sister press. And sister press, if you don't know what that means, it means that the 5 hit there, we would press the 5 and the 9 1 unit. But we're just going to do the 5 1 unit. So we're going to make the 5 look like $15. And we're hitting all the small numbers on this shooter so far. So we have 4, 5, and 6 so far. We need the 2 and 3 to make that small. Again, I am not playing ATS at all. We'll call that all bet set. Stick with the hardware set. There's out. A little bit low in the trajectory there, and that right one bounced up and kind of did a double bounce into the back wall. But we have a 369 center field 9. So I'd like to get a little bit more of an arc in that. But other than that, I'll take that result. And again, we're going to make that 9 now look like $15. So we're going to slowly trend bet these numbers up. We have 109 brought back to the rack, 72 on the table. And if I took all the money off of that we have, we would be up about $9 today. So if I took all the money off the table, well, we're going to keep on going with our bets. And again, 5454. And all bets set here. 14 people on Crapsee. Wow. 27 people watching on YouTube. 11 likes. And Joe is going wacky today with it, the weather the way it is. All bets set. Here we go. Dice split apart when they left my fingers, guys. And unfortunately, we got a 4-3-7. I could feel it. As I was bringing the dice up, the front split apart. So hopefully you were able to get out of that shooter. That was a 9-rower. Again, blue collar craps is about getting out of the shooter, meaning getting to that break-even point, and starting to make money after that 3rd to 5th row. That's kind of our bread and butter. If we can get out of the row in that 4th to 5th row, or 3rd to 5th, I should say, get to break even, we should be doing well. Let's switch over just for shits and giggles today to the 3V dice set. We'll do some rhythm rolling here, see how that treats us. Again, we're going to go $10 pass line bet. We are down because we had lost that 160 or lost whatever we had on the table there. We're down about $50 so far today. And we're going to do it slightly different this time. Let's go all bet set with $10 on the pass line. 3, 2, 3, 6 is the dice set, and I have not thrown this dice set at all today yet. Dice out. And we have a 3, 5, 8. It is the great 8. So 8 will be our new point. Again, we're going to go with the 160 across. And that is the 160 across bet level. And then now, instead of coming down, just remember the 160 across is the 5-unit level. So after our first hit, instead of coming down 1 unit, we're going to go up 1 unit. We're going to do a 32 across pressure. But anyway, we got $25 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 30 on the 6. Let's go $20 pass line odds. Since the 6 is the point, or 8 is the point, I'm sorry, 8 is the point. Take his dice, roll him back towards us. We'll go 3 on the inside. We'll go 5 on the inside, gives us cross 6s on the bottom. We have a 1, 3, 1, 5 dice set. Good morning, George. And all bet set. Here we go, dice out. And 2, 5, 7. So that is a 1 dice off axis and a single pitch of the other dice. So only 1 decent roll here, guys, so far. 2 short ones. We're going to stick with this one yet here, just one more time around. $10 pass line bet. And that one was the full 160 we lost on that shooter. So let's make some money here. 13 people playing on Crapsee, 28 people watching on YouTube. And all bets set here. Dice out. And a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer, so 6 will be our new point. And again, I'm going just a touch long on that landing zone, probably by about an inch, inch and a half. I want to pull that back a little bit. Roll this dice back. We got a 5 on the inside. We got a 1 on the inside. 3V on the top. 3, 5, 3, 1 is the dice set. So George is saying this is the point where I quarter turn the dice towards me. Is that 1 dice or left or right? And when you say quarter turn, are you just saying turn it this way so you can get rid of that single pitch? Or are you saying turn it so it rotates? And that's going to be one of the questions, George, that I'll be asking you when I get a hold of you within the next week or so. We're going to go 160 across again. 25 on a 4, 5, 9 and 10, 30 on that 8, $20 pass line bets. And we'll call that all bet set. So 2, 3, 6, 3 is what he's saying. So 2, 3, 6, 3. Oh, so turn them both 1/4 turn towards me. Okay, we'll give it a shot once. Peace out. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that'd be a 1, 2, 3. Again, we will go back to that 3, 2, 3, 6. Actually, we were 3, 2, 3, 2, 6, 3. Or 2, 3, 6, 3 is where we're at before. I just want to see what happened with that. And we got a 1, 2. So we had an explosion of that left die. And we had a, that was a drift of the dice. So we drifted to the left. Okay, back to 3, 2, 3, 6. We'll call that all bet set. That was no help for my bets there. And dice out. And we got a 1, 3, 4. That would be the Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So we got hit number 1 for the shooter. And again, like I said, what we're going to do the last time is we're going to go 1 unit across pressure on each of the numbers. So that's going to be up to $30 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. 36 on the 8. We'll go another $5 pass line odds. So we're up to 1/4 on the pass line odds. We're going to roll these back. We'll go 1 on the inside. We'll go 3 on the inside. That gives us a 5, 1, 5, 3 dice set. So 2V in the bottom. And we'll call it all bet set. Are the ads coming across, Dusted One? If so, I apologize for that, guys. I was in a rush to get some things going this morning. I may have hit the wrong button. Hopefully it's not too bothersome for you guys. Dice out. A little short on that landing zone. We have a 2, 4, 6, 2x4. So that is our point. We hit the point. And that will be our second hit, so we're going to be able to get out of the shooter again. And that was roll number 4 for the shooter, so that's perfect. So $89 brought back. We're going to go down to 64 across. And we're going to turn our bets off. So let's take those down. $10 on the pass line bet. I forgot it was a come out here, so I'm going to take the bets down for now. So Dustin one's up $200. He surpassed it. That's awesome. Take this dice roll back. 2 on the inside, 4 on the inside. Cross 6s on the top. 6, 2, 6, 4. And we'll call that all bets set here. Dice out. And we have a 2, 3, 5, Justice 5. So our new point is at 5. Again, we're going to go 64 across bet level. So Kevin Smith wants the 2, 4. He wants to call it Kevin the Carpenter. 2x4, Kevin the Carpenter. I'll give that a shot. Wants to see what happens. When he goes 64 across, it's $10 on the 4, 9, and 10. 12 on the 6 and 8. $10 pass line bet. And middle finger warning. That is a double pitch. So that is one of the things that George covered on his video the other day. If you did not see that, is one of the reasons that the double pitch is occurring is because your middle finger is not centered between the two dice. And he went off and actually within 2 rolls threw a double pitch just to prove how that works. So dice out. Left eye stuck to the table. We got 2-2, Ian double deuce, the 4, hard 4. So we're going to press up that $6 to $18. That's just pressing it by 1 unit. 3 brought back to the rack, 170 on the table. We're going to go back to the 3-2-3-6. Tested one, be nice now. because Kevin always has wood. 3-5-1-5 is what George is saying, so let's go 3-5-1-5. That would be a quarter turn in on the right die. That's actually the 2V on the back side. Okay. So we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. I entered the wrong number. And Crapsee, what was the wrong number, guys? My Crapsee and my KPI is matched up as far as I know. I'll check in after this roll here. Dice out. Oh, guys, really short roll. We have a 5-4-9. Big Mac, hard 9. So I'll get that entered in. And we're going to make that 9 look like $15. And I'm going to check the roll to see what I did wrong. I entered 2-4. I'll check that 1 second, John. Not that I could change it at all, unfortunately. So Crapsee, I did a 9. Oh, I did. I apologize, guys. I did a 2-4. You were 100% accurate in that. I do apologize for that. So I entered a Kevin the Carpenter instead of the 2-2. So that's my fault, guys. And again, I am sorry for that. So anyhow, let's go with all bets set here. Again, we'll roll those dice back. We'll go 4 on the inside, 5 on the inside, cross 6s on the bottom, 1-5-1-4. And dice out. Ooh, that right die jumped up, guys, but we have a 2-6-8, the Duracell 8. Go and support free live craps. So, sorry about that, Buckeye. Some people have bad luck with Crapsee. I know Waylon's another one that is very frustrated with Crapsee. Hopefully this new version will be a little bit more user-friendly from the creator perspective. And hopefully we can make things go a little bit smoother for everybody. I don't know what I'm doing here. We got 3V in the top, 3-2-3-6. That last one was a 8, so we're going to make that 8 look like $18. And we are 131 brought back to the rack. We have got the $81 on the table. George is saying go to a 3-2-3-6, which is what I have, yep. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 369. That is the center field 9. So an Old Man Earl on the table there. Again, we're going to go press that 9 up. We're going to go to $25 on the 9. So make the 9 look like 25. Take these, roll them back again. We'll go 6 on the inside. We'll go 3 on the inside, 2V in the bottom, 5, 3, 5, 6. Good morning, Clay. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. And we'll go all bets set here. So George is saying 5, 3, 5, 6. That's exactly what I have. Awesome. Dice out. And we have a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. And I can't wait to see Chris back in action from Sideshow Gamble. He should be going, I believe, next week, Tuesday to Tuesday after, on the show with Ed from Roll to Win and Gargoyle. We're going to go with 4145. It's a 3V in the bottom. And the last one was a 6, so we're going to press that 6, make it look like 30. $73 brought back to the rack. We got 103 on the table. So Jordan's saying a 6424. So he's just saying roll the dice back towards me. So it's the same set as what we have, but we're rolling them back towards us 1/4 turn on both dice. So we went from that to this. Okay. So we'll go all bet set. A little shorter in that landing zone, but we have a 538. And that would be the grade 8. So the last dice set that we threw had all the 6s and 8s on all the faces of the dice. So again, we're gonna go. We're gonna bring that 8 up to $30. So we now have 194 on the table. Again, if I take everything off the table right now, we'll be down only $20 for the day. So that wouldn't be the worst, but we're going to keep on going. And we're going to go with a 6563 dice set. And George is saying 2646, which is the same as what we had, but we're 1/4 turning back towards us again. And that's one of the questions I'm going to have, George, again, like I said, is why are we doing those 1/4 turns of the dice? It's the same set as what we had, just bringing them face forward towards us. And I'm sure there's a very logical reason. And we'll go dice out. Ooh, that left eye jumped up, guys. We got lucky. 628. So we hit that 8 again. So we're starting to repeat some, and that's a Duracell 8. Go and support free live craps. Give that thumbs up, subscribe. You guys know the drill. So let me see, without looking at George's suggestion there. So we're going to go 6 on the inside. We'll go 2 on the inside. And then we're going to roll them back to us. So we have a 1454 is what he's probably going to say, I think. Okay. Hopefully that is what we're going to do. I'm guessing it's going to be the 1454 here. That was the 8 there, so we're going to make that 8 look like $42. So we'll go all bets set here. 15 people in Crapsee, 20 people, 27 people still watching. 1454. Yep, that's exactly what we have. And all bets set. This out. And we have a 358, so we're pounding the eights here. Wow. Great eight. So now we're going to make that eight look like $60. This is where the trend betting starts making some money. We got 229 brought back to the rack. We have 127 on the table. 278 brought back to the rack. 127 on the table. We are up $50 now for the day. A little bit over 50 bucks. So we'll bring that eight up to 60 bucks. And we'll call that all bets set. Let's set the dice here, and I will not look at the thing until I set it. So we got a 3 and a 5. We got a 4121, I'm guessing. Yep, good. Okay, awesome. 4121. All bets set. He's out. Ooh, a little bit long. The dice did cross on us, guys, and the roll does come to an end with a 527 Bruce. Good morning, Marble Fork. Ever elusive dice, he goes. So, okay, we're gonna stick with that 3V dice set. We got one more shooter at the least. We have 4 shooters in. We had 2 decent rolls, 2 not so decent. We're still down $100 from the start from today because of the 7 that came on that last roll. So let's go a little bit different. Let's go 2, 1, 2 on the ATS. We're going to actually go up on the ATS right now. We're going to go with a $2 craps check and a $10 pass line bet. And we're going to start off with the 3-2, 3-6, and then we're going to roll that back to us. So we have a 5-3-1-3 to start off with. Okay. Thank you, George. And we'll go all bet set. And that's, again, like I said, one of the things I would like to talk to you about, so we can actually talk in real time, so I can get a little bit more in-depth thinking on that. So let's go dice out. Oh, wow, guys, that was terrible. That was a way short on the landing zone. We have magic aces, 1-1-2. So that craps check I put up there does help save that for me. So we lucked out. I actually made $4 off of that one. That is a pass line loser, though. That was terrible, terrible, terrible mechanics there. We're going to go up again with that $10 pass line bet. ATS is locked in now, and we have $2 craps check still up there. So we have one of the hard ones all the way. Again, we'll go 3-2, 3-6. Rolling back towards us. So we have a 5-3-1-3. And let's go all bet set. Dice out. Still looking for a point. Shooter number 5 for the day. That left eye popped up again. We have a 2-4-6. And that would be the Kevin Carpenter 2x4. How's that sound, Kevin? So 6 is our point. If you guys can't read the chat right now, and for those of you watching after the live stream is done here, Clay Hall goes, George, you're smarter than my doctor. He asked me if I had any problems. I told him yes. I tossed too many 7s. He looked at me like I had 3 heads. That's too funny. 160 cross, bet level 25 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 30 on an 8, $20 pass line odds. And we're gonna take these dice, roll them back towards us, 2 on the inside, 4 on the inside, roll them back again, 5, 6, 3, 6. And all that's set. There's it. Oh, 5, 6, mid-mo yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. And that is going to help us with that ATS again. We're going to go 2, 4, 1, 4 for our dice set. And other than the ATS part of that last one, it was no help for us. Yep, 2, 4, 1, 4. Yep, exactly. And we'll call that all bet set. Result. And we have a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy. A little bit of a stretch for me. And the dice are, I notice quite often going off to the left on me, meaning that my wrist is twisted a little bit, but I'm going to keep on throwing it the way I am because we're getting relatively consistent results. We're going to go 32 cross pressure. So we're going to go to that 6-unit bet level, $38 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, $25 pass line odds, $36 on the 8. And we're going to go with a 6, 2, 3, 2 dice set. And that's one thing I'm going to have to look at, George, here. I'm going to probably rewatch my video later today and set it the way I was normally setting it and then set it the way I have it set and see how that 7 is avoided there. I'll bet set here and dice out. So that way I can better understand this. Again, everyone, this is a dice shooting journey for me. I am very receptive to taking constructive advice and correction. So dice out. And we have another 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy. Our crapping camper calls it a truck and trailer. So that's 2 5s in a row. And that's going to allow us to get out of the shooter again. So we're going to bring all of our bets down. No, George, please keep on giving. I'm actually having fun with guessing what it's going to be, and so far, majority of them I've been correct on, but I've also picked up the pattern a little bit here. So please keep on. I'm going to set the dice, and then I will look up to see if you suggest something different. So we're going to go to 64 cross bet level. We got $4 on or $10 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 12 on the 8, $10 pass line bet. No odds. Jason is asking if there's any reason why his bets are getting shut off even though he's clicking the I am ready. It's happened at least 3 times this session. I do not know, Jason. I do know that I am waiting somewhat before pressing the halt betting button here. But I also want to keep some kind of rhythm going as well. So we're going to go with a 6-2-3-2 dice set. So George is saying go to the cousin set now. So the cousin set would be this way. So we're looking at the 6-2-4-2 is what I'm guessing. And he's saying 2-4-2-1. So we got the cousin set 2-4-2-1. So that would be just turning it out 1 quarter turn on each on that one. Okay, let's try it once and see what happens. All bet set. Dice out. Ooh, the dice crossed on me. Hey guys, we got another horse and buggy. 415. Another repeat number. And I'm gonna do this one. So we're gonna take that 4 and 10 down, so we can get a little bit more money off the table. If I took everything off, we would be break even right now. Marble Fork is saying log in and then log out, and then log back in. So we got a 4, we got a 1. And how do we do that? We went, so 5153, George. And I'm guessing that's it. 5153. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. And we have a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So we hit that point. And our box numbers are turned off for the shooter, or for the come out here. So we're going to be looking for a new point, sticking with that $10 pass line bet. And we're going to go 1 on the inside, we'll go 5 on the inside. And we're going to turn these. So we're going to go 3-2, 3-1-3-2, 3-1-3-2. I don't know what I did there either, but 3-1-3-2, I'm guessing is the next one is upside down. Good morning, John. John overslept, so that's probably good that we're running a touch long today. And we're going to call that all bets set here. This is a come out, $10 pass lane bet. And I forgot to put my craps check up, but that's all right. Dice out. So John was up late watching George last night as well. He said there was a freezing rainstorm last night. So we got a 415 horse and buggy. So we were just pounding that horse and buggy. So we're back in that 5 again. So 3-1-3-5 is what I should have did. I can't even remember what I had. Anyhow, let's go 5 and a 1. And you're saying it should be a 2, 4, 2, 1. So I would normally go 2 and 2, 4. Oh, so we're turning them out. Okay, I see what we're doing. Okay, so we're turning them both out. I always turn them the same direction in a quarter turn. So I know everybody go 2, 1, 2, 4. We're going to go 2, 4, 2, 1 to make them opposites. And we're going to take that $10 out the 5. We're going to make the 6 look like $12 there. And we'll call it all bet set. Okay, so turn them both out. Good. That's out. And we got a 6-5 mid-bow yo. That is Cheerio again coming to us from above. And we're definitely hitting numbers, same numbers over and over and over and over. So we're going to go to 3, 5, 3, 6 dice sets, I believe. 3, 5, 3, 6. Clay tried and he gave up doing the whole dice changing thing. So the way I was doing it, guys, prior is a pretty easy way of doing a form of rhythm rolling. I'm going to try to learn this new way that George is teaching, and hopefully we can make it so we can explain it easy as well. So all bets set here, dice out. And a big thing for me to learn is why are we changing it? You know, I have to look for the indicators to changing the quarter turns in that. And we have 3, 2, 5, Justice 5. So what are the indicators to turn it one way or the other by a quarter turn? And that's what I need to learn and become better with. So we're going to go this way. We'll go 3, and we got a 2. Turn them out. So we got 6, 2, 6, 3. Yep, so 3, 2 axis. That was our plan. Again, we're going to be coming out $10 on the pass line bet here. If I took all the money off, we would be up finally $25 for the day. And it's pretty sad because our 2 losing ones that we had were really, really bothersome. They really took a lot of money off the table. So all bet set. Dice out. Again, I could feel when that middle finger is off center, and the dice kind of split and slide on me. So here we go. And a 4, 3, 7, ouch. So that'll be the end of our rolling for the day. Nope, that's a come out. That is a come out winner, pass line winner. That's a natural. So again, we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. And we're going to start over with the 3, 2, 3, 6. So if you do not get a 3 or 4 on the 3V, and if you do not get the 2 or 5 on the 2V, or a 1 or 6 on the cross 6s, then you quarter turn, okay? So that is one of the questions that I had from the video, and that kind of explains it a little bit differently here this time. Good morning, Durcell 8. So the last one we had a 437, so we got them both, which is what we don't want to have. So let's go 3236, and we'll go all bets set. Face up. I don't know what I was doing. I was just doing the Yuri grip there, Yuri style grip. So face up. And we have a primary hit. We have a 3-3 heart 6 double degen. So that'll be our new point. So you mentioned 3 R4, 2 R5, 6 R1, and that is one thing I do remember from your video. It just was very confusing to me. So that, knowing what you just showed me there, I will go back and review that part of the video. And we are at 22 inside bet level right now. $10 on the 5 and 9, $12 on the 8, $10 on the pass line bet. And I'm just doing same betting right now, guys, just to practice the dice rolling in that. So I'm not rolling to the end there. I was losing focus on where we are on the rolls. Yes. So anyhow, we're going to go back to the 3236, and we'll call that all bet set. 3531 is what he's saying. 3531. So we're going opposites, okay? And here we go. So that's going to be 5 and a 1. So we're going just flipping the dice around, okay? Why am I doing the Yuri grip here, guys? Here, dice up. And 617. So maybe I was. I don't know. We'll see. But that is a 6-1. And that is a 7 out. So not a bad roll. We had a couple decent rolls there. So we'll 6-1. And we are just about even for the day because we did have some of those losing bets in the beginning. But let's go through our statistics for the day. Today we had 5 shooters. We had 2 not so good ones. We had 3 decent ones. We had a 9, 14, and 13. That last one we had 102 roll quality points. So that was a decent roll quality. We had quite a few repeaters there. And we had an 8.2 SOR, we had a 5.9 SRR, 2 come out 7. Strong numbers are obviously that 5, slightly the 6. We definitely were not hitting any 10s today. They were very low, but box numbers are a little bit more than expected. Inside numbers are a little bit high. 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are expected. Horns and fields are low today. Hardways are low, and we're right at that light side, dark side play there. Again, we're going to go over to our brown belt statistics, and this is through the end of yesterday. We have exactly 4,000 throws on the brown belt as of yesterday, end of yesterday. And we have an SOR going of a 9.6. We have an SRR of a 6.9 with 2.16 come out 7 average. Again, our goals are going to be 10.0 or better for the SOR, 8.0 or better for that SRR. But guys, I do appreciate everybody hanging in to the end here. We still have 25 people watching, 19 likes. Make sure you give me that thumbs up on the way out. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Have a great day, everybody. Go over to John over at Casino Gaming TV for his daily paycheck.